Well, you knew we had to do this. We had to get a second take on Joel Embiid's impact tonight with the Knicks against the Sixers. We've got some updates after the takes from Johnny Joe Boo and the upcoming one from my friend Andrew Sindell, a good friend of the program. Awesome opinion here as well. But yeah, Mitchell Robinson is out tonight. What is happening? This is a crazy game. Obviously, Joel Embiid is a bigger name than Mitchell Robinson. But Robinson, as we've discussed, with Scotty, he's had a massive impact on this series in terms of defense. And you know, as this happens, you've got Towns, you've got Huck Porty for the Knicks. They're both already in foul trouble, and we're not that deep into the game. We're not going to reveal the exact nature because this take will come out a little bit later. It takes a little process to get this put together. But yeah, Andrew's got a measured take, very diligent, thoughtful discussion, mostly centered around tonight's game and kind of the current feeling in New York and the overall outlook for the Knicks given some of this news.
Hey everyone, so excited about the Knicks game tonight. I know the news that Embiid is out for the 76ers, which I think is huge, right? That takes some of that threat away. It's interesting. In New York, after the Knicks went down 2-1 against the Hawks, all the local radio, right, people were calling in. It's not their year. Things aren't looking good. They're not gelling as a team. We don't know what's going to happen. And then really since then, they turned it up a lot, as we know, against the Hawks, right, with that blowout win. The last game against the 76ers was kind of a laugher. I just think the Knicks have such a strong bench, and I think that's really a lot of the difference, right? Guys can come off the bench and give, valuable time if someone's in foul trouble. Of course, you have Brunson, you have Karl Anthony Towns, with the outside and inside moves. They're a dangerous team. I think everything's coming together kind of at the most important time. They're kind of hitting on all cylinders, and I think that for tonight, that's a game I think they're going to win. They have a lot of momentum. They've, that last game, they really poured it on. I'm thinking the Sixers might win one game, during the series. One game maybe back home, and then I'm thinking the Knicks in 5. Just the way they're playing now, they're pretty on fire at that most important time. So we'll see what happens, but it's an exciting brand of basketball for sure. And the Garden, that home field advantage or home court advantage is pretty much one of the best in the NBA when things really get rocking. So it should be a good rest of the series, and I think the Knicks have a good chance of going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Thanks, Andrew. You're right. I gotta agree. I don't know. With Mitchell Robinson out, obviously makes tonight a little bit harder. Right now, it's a close game. As I'm recording this, we'll see what's happening when we actually get this out. But yeah, I think the Knicks have a great chance of making the Eastern Conference Finals. It's lining up well for them. We don't know Embiid's status for the rest of the series, as we pointed out. But this game, it's going to be intriguing with Robinson out. You don't know what's going to happen. Again, foul trouble for all the big men, the relevant big men for the Knicks. But yeah, the enhanced rotation was discussed. Scott, myself, you brought it up. And, I've heard some discussion about Casey Alvarado going off and Embiid's off the floor. We'll see. But yeah, the Knicks might be able to pull this off and really have a great run, maybe all the way to the finals. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't jinx it by using a former Mets victory song, which if you're not a New York native, maybe you're not familiar. But, was trying to, I had to do that quickly because I saw that. It's perfect. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I didn't jinx this. I hope this is not my fault. I don't think it is. Let's see what the Knicks can do tonight with no Mitchell Robinson and no Embiid for the Sixers. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, John. Again, these takes were presented prior to the Robinson news. That was just prior to tip. It was reported he was questionable or he had an illness, but I wasn't even considering the fact that he missed this game. I didn't realize that was a possibility. I don't think either of them did either. Again, they both have things going on. But we appreciate all the takes we get. If you want to throw something our way, my way, anyone, if you have any takes on anything, if you thought about anything based on any of these videos or shorts or whatever, give me some loving, give me some info, whatever you want, discuss something, get at me at withsportsrob@yahoo.com. Look forward to hearing from you. Stick around for more information on sports right here on With Sports Rob.